All right, everybody. Welcome back in to another episode of the Mark Lesko podcast by diehard fans for fans. Joined by Brett Cable, as always, to talk Penn State, Nebraska. Big game coming up. Going to talk the Franklin presser and recruiting. So, as we said before, this is a big game, a big matchup. Not only is it Nebraska, we have some history with them, but it's at home. Senior day. Terry Smith got emotional this week in his presser. He's very humbled and thankful for being the head coach. I mean, to see grown man cry like that, man, like you don't see that a lot, and especially someone like him. So he's very thankful and happy that he got his win, and it will be the first of 4. We're going to beat Nebraska this week, going to beat Rutgers, and then we're going to go and win our bowl. So it's the start of something great. Again, everything involved. This is a huge game. And if we win this one, we'll probably beat Rutgers, hopefully. And then we'll be in a bowl game, guaranteed. And the logo will help us in that sense. And we'll be playing in something against probably a pretty decent team. So it's a big weekend, man. There's a lot to be excited about, and Terry Smith should be ready, and this team should be ready, and I do think we're going to win. And the battle of the Letterman, I think Terry's going to end up coming out on top. But what do you think, Brett?
Yeah, I mean, I think Terry's ready to go. He's going to get the guys ready. Jim Knowles will get the guys ready on defense. The big question mark, can you take a guess? Who might not be ready for Saturday?
Who might not be ready?
Andy Kotelnicki, yeah, because he's been incompetent and inconsistent the entire year. Jim Knowles, on the other hand, has been killing it the last couple games. We cannot say the same about Kotelnicki. Thank God Kotelnicki has Katron Allen to lean back on, because if he did not, his incompetence would show even more than it already had. So that's my big question mark for the game is, can Kotelnicki call a perfect game or 80% like fans happy with him game? No, I don't think he can. Last game, he probably called like a 65% decent game. The rest of it was what happened to the third quarter, Kotelnicki. The third quarter, you pissed down your leg the whole time. You can't piss down your leg against Nebraska, okay? You just can't do it. Nebraska has a pretty solid defense. They're better than Michigan State, right? So, like, you can't piss down your leg in the third quarter when your team needs you in the middle 8 to score. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm sure everybody else has a similar thought process on that, because what's going on, guys? Because Kotelnicki has been incompetent when we need him to be. Just call a pass play. Like, you don't run Nick Singleton 5 times in a row after we throw a 75-yard touchdown. You know how mad I was about it. I'll continue to bring it up. So.
Pretty much, yeah. I didn't think about that, and now you've made me angry. So, yeah. We know that Kotelnicki is going to call plays like a drunk at 4 a.m. in IHOP. We know that's going to happen. But can he just not screw it up enough that we can actually pull it out?
Exactly. Yep, that's
so
yeah. What it comes down to.
Yeah, so he's definitely drunk. I think they gotta breathalyze him at the games, because half those plays make no sense. But yes, if you run a swing pass and you're running Singleton to the outside, maybe just keep doing it. Yep. And then if you're running Katron up the middle and he's getting 8 yards a carry, I mean, maybe keep him doing that and then not send Katron on an out route and then Singleton up the middle. Again, this is not a show where I want to bash players, and I don't like doing that. Yeah. But Singleton has no vision. His vision is very bad. It's like Aller's ability to read a defense. It's just not there, unfortunately. Better coaching would help, but they do have, I mean, about as good as a head coach as we can have right now in Terry Smith. Gronk needs to keep his composure. It's a big game. It's at home. He won one on the road because the Nebraska defense is going to bring it. Their offense is going to try to totally exploit Jim Knowles' strategy. They're bringing back the power package, right? You said they're bringing back the power package on the defensive side. So it's going to come down to, it's pretty much going to come down to Kotelnicki. What can we do on offense? Can we run common sense plays at least 80% of the time and score some points? I mean, if it's working, keep doing it. Get Singleton the rushing record. I think it's going to happen this weekend. I know Nebraska's got to do everything they can to stop that. What Nebraska's going to do is what every good team does, because they are pretty well coached and they're better. I mean, they're better than us, man. So in a sense, they are playing with a backup, but what they're going to do is they're going to try to stop the run game and put the ball in the hands of Gronkmeyer. That's what they got. That's what every good team does against us. To Ohio State, Michigan, what do? They put the ball in Aller's hands because they knew he couldn't take it. They knew he couldn't shoulder the burden of trying to win the game himself. He couldn't do it, and that's what they tried to do. Now, the play calling is usually horrendous. Yursich in 23 last year, this year, it was terrible. But can we just run common sense offense? Can Gronk keep his composure and pass the ball downfield? That's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to our offense. Can we score points? And then can our defense, stop their backup? Can we get some sacks? What we need to do is start hot, because if you've seen a lot of the games Nebraska this year, I mean, they were just beaten to submission. I mean, they can't really move the ball that well. They're just, I mean, they really can't protect their quarterback. I mean, Rayola's hurt, and big reason why is because they couldn't keep him upright. So over under 44.5. Penn State is minus 9.5. That is absolutely insane to me.
Pretty high, yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. So you get 3 points at home, so it's pretty much 6.5.
It should be a pick'em game. It should be 3 points.
Dude, the fact that it's higher than it was against Michigan State, like, that's insane. Michigan State's horrible. And I don't know, but we have a 70% chance to win. If I was a bettor, I would say definitely do not take our spread, because I don't know if that's going to happen.
Definitely not.
But that's what the lines are looking like. Rayola is still their leading passer. He had some pretty good stats before he got hurt. Johnson, good running back, 11 touchdowns on the season, so he's averaging like 1 point something a touchdown a game. Hunter, 592 receiving yards. Pretty much no matter who we play, the receiver's going to have higher receiving yards. Their third string might have higher receiving yards, because that's just what they do. So, but Pena is starting to break through. Denai has 5 sacks. Their guy has 2.5. Wright has 72. Campbell has 76. So, again, can Denai get some sacks? Can Amari keep doing what he's doing? I mean, he's a freak. And again, it's going to come down to the offense, and then I think our defense will be fine, but it's really going to come down to, can we score points? That's what it's going to come down to. Remember Thomas defensive front seven need to play the game of their lives this week, and our O-line has to block for Katron. I mean, we have to get him the rushing record this week. We have to, please, because next week against Rutgers is what the next guy is going to be chasing. So let's get him the record this week. Controller 100. James Franklin refers to Penn State as the last place in his board of a visitor meeting today. Yeah, he's an absolute clown. He is classless, and he quit on his team like a coward. So I expect nothing less. We poured our heart and soul into the last place for this. Dude, it's crazy, man. Like you said, Brett, like he knows everyone knows that he was fired, but like, bro, you can't mention Penn State once.
Yeah.
I mean, you were just there for 12 years. You were there for 12 years straight, and you've been gone for 2 months, and would you forget already? So learned a lot of lessons, got tremendous experience. Obviously, we're going to take all those experiences and knowledge and bring it here to Virginia Tech. Yeah, obviously. Yep. Obviously is his middle name. Obviously.
Yeah, you said the last place.
Huh?
He said he refers to Penn State as the last place. The last place I was. Can't even say the name. It haunts him so bad.
The last
it's haunting his dreams. He said he went down to Georgia with his wife to get his mind right.
So the last place you were, like, oh yeah, we forgot that you were fired in absolute shame from there like 2 months ago. And then you went and trashed the school 6 days later after 12 years, after we gave you $1 billion and it still wasn't enough. And the final season where everything was aligned, you had a 3-3 record? Is that what it was? Yep, 3-3 record. So you did a great job, Franklin. You really left us in a good spot when you left. So thank you for that. But we will get into that. Brett, again, I've pretty much said everything I can. I mean, it is good for us that they have their backup playing for them right now. Matt Roll is way more of a football guy than Franklin. So I am not diminishing this team or looking over this team whatsoever. Again, I can't stress the importance of how big this game is. Nebraska is a rival. I mean, 2002, Richard Gardner pick six. We smoked them at home. 94, they left us out of the national title. And Nebraska got in over us, and they won. Tom Osborne. I mean, it's a long time showdown. 2011, we lost. That was my freshman year. I was at that game. It was heartbreaking because it was the game after Joe got fired. We had one loss going into that game against Alabama at home, who they went on to win the national title. But if we would have won out, we would have at least been in the Big Ten title game that year. But we didn't have a quarterback. That didn't help. At least we're not in that position. But I remember going to that game. My people that knew I was going, they were concerned because they thought there would be some sort of terroristic event, or because people were mad, so could have been like a bomb or something. I mean, a lot of people were angry, and I mean, yeah, they had a lot of snipers there. I remember that. We'll get into Franklin, but it's going to come down to our offense, man. Can we score points? That's been the story for the past 10 years. Can we score points at home? It's going to be loud. I know break starts soon, but I think there'll still be a lot of fans there. Students will fill it up. All the students got to do is go to the game, be loud, and if you're sober, drive home. If you're not, get up early the next day and drive home. Take some Advil, go home for your week off. That's my advice to them. But it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. And I have us winning 21-17. Brett, do you have anything else to say and score prediction?
About the Nebraska game? Yeah, sorry guys. Work freaking people saw I was on here and they were blowing me up. So got a little
Really?
sidetracked there. Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. I'm not even on call. But anyways,
Wait, what? People from work saw you were on here?
yeah, people were blowing me up like just on Teams, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, yeah.
anyways,
Because
but
you're on call.
no, I'm not on call, but like they
Oh, you're.
just saw I was on here. Yeah, I had to turn my thing off. The show wasn't active. um but anyways, yeah, what's Thomas said, Patterson's a good offensive mind, throws a lot of crossers, drags, and routes. Yeah, basically he does everything that Cole Nicky won't do. So that's basically what happens. They were actually I was watching some film breakdown. So obviously they didn't ask Grunk to throw that much against Michigan State. There were a couple plays where Grunk he missed on. Like there was an open guy and like he should have threw it, but kind of got sidetracked. And so I mean, it's his fourth game. There's room for improvement, obviously. So there were some decent play calls that Grunk just didn't capitalize on. Looking back on it now, but it's still you need to help your quarterback, right? So like you need to do more of that. You know, like you're not being consistent enough for a first starting quarterback. So
Listen.
and
Yeah.
usually it's not even the passing plays that are the problem that he's calling. It's the person he's putting in the running play to run the play, like we talked about. If you're gonna put Nicky Boy in there, Nick the Quick, put him on a screen pass or put him in the flat. You know, give him the option route. Don't give him the ball down the middle because he's not getting what K-Tron gets. It's just wasted down at this point, right? So I like to see more high IQ play calls.
Yeah. So here's the thing, like Thomas said about they need to be more conservative. Dude, I disagree with that. Being more conservative, that's not the right word. What they need to do, huh?
He's playing too
Yeah, like
conservatively.
I know what you're saying, but that's not the right word. What we need to do, like Brett just said, is play simple, common sense offense. When you do that, what's the opposite on football terms? What's the opposite of conservative, Brett? Aggressive?
What's that?
I said in football terms, what's the opposite of conservative?
Oh, aggressive.
Aggressive, I guess,
that's
right?
the thing. Like he needs to find a happy medium, man. Like
Yeah, they need to play simple, common sense offense, and they can be conservative or aggressive. It doesn't matter. They don't need to be more conservative, dude. Like they just need to call common sense plays.
This is a perfect
simplify
example,
things. That's it. That's all they have to do.
If it's 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5 and Cool Nicky's running the freaking ball like he does all the time, if you're giving it to Nick Singleton, you're failing. That's malpractice. Like the fact that if you're giving it to Katron Allen, we're all okay with the play call because it's Katron Allen. If Katron Allen's a yard or two short, that's fine. You gave it to Katron Allen, our better running back, right? But if you're giving it to Nick Singleton, we know it's not a good play call. If he gets it, we got lucky, right? Like we got lucky he got it. But like be smart in these situations. It's situational football. Like you're not putting your players in the best position to be successful. And that's a prime example of what I just gave you. If it's 3rd and 5, Cole Nicky runs it all the time in 3rd and 5. Sometimes I'm just like, just freaking pass it once. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't, but at least you passed it, right? Like put in the effort to do something different than the same stupid crap, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, if you just run simple common sense offense, you can throw the ball 30 yards on 3rd and 4. You can run it up the middle. You can run a sweep. You can run a screen pass. Doesn't matter, you know. Do you guys think Kotelnicki? We'll get into that. Andy K isn't conservative. He's gimmicky and reckless. Absolutely, that's what we mean. Like he needs to simplify the offense and run common sense plays. Like that's it. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see that totally until he's gone. He is absolutely horrendous at his job. So what he does makes no sense at all. What I mean is play to your strengths, hold on to the ball, and grind out to win. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're saying too. So simplify the offense, run common sense plays, and you can be as conservative or aggressive as you want because we have the talent and the weapons to do that. You need to utilize your weapons in a smart way, and that will help us grind out a win. I mean, yeah, the stuff that we see, like Brett just said, it makes it 0 sense. So no more jet sweeps, Penn State or Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, dude, they could run more, but they just don't do it. Like maybe do it once or twice a game. That's it. I mean, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, run it when you can, and run Pena, run Nick, run Kobe Howard, run someone who's fast. That's it. Tyler Warren could have run jet sweeps. He was fast. He's a freak of an athlete. So, that's what they need to do. So, anything else, Brett, in relation to this? Uh-oh. Lost you. You're on mute.
Crap. Like you said, Nebraska's offensive line has failed Patrick Mahomes Jr. all year. So now Nebraska's backup looked really good against UCLA. Like he had like an insane stat line. If you guys check it out, he had like a couple incompletions, 3 tutties, like 200 yards passing. So he might actually be pretty legit. But if Nebraska's offensive line plays like it's been playing most of the year, our blitz package is going to feast. Like Jim Knowles is looking at that, licking his chops because he's going to get ready to go and he's going to send Zion Tracy, Darius Dixon, all the cornerback blitzes have worked really well. So Denide Sutton is ready to feast. I mean, he killed it last game. So I'm excited to see what the defense does. I'm not too concerned about them. But real quick, guys, Nebraska has a very good running back. Check his stat line out. If you want to pull it up, Mark, you can.
Yep.
Nebraska's running back, he's very good, guys. So we gotta contain him. I think they're gonna try to take pressure off the young QB and give the ball to Emmett Johnson. So we gotta have to find a way to stop him because if we can't stop him, it's gonna be a long day in hell for us. So.
Yeah, bro, their running back is the real deal. He's a monster. 203 yards, 203 carries, 1,131 yards, 5.6 yards a carry, 11 touchdowns. So longest is 50 yards. So he's got some speed too. I mean, bro, 11 touchdowns through 10 games. Again, that's like 1 point something touchdowns a game. I mean, that's
Katron's got 12, yeah.
Yeah, and Katron, and again, like Katron
would have broke the record right now, guys.
Yeah, Kotelnicki, wasn't asleep in the booth during games.
Yep.
163 carries, 917 yards, 5.6, which is better, and 12 touchdowns. I mean, Katron's a better running back, and his longest is 67. That was against Nova, I think. So, again, simple common sense plays that utilize our weapons and just score us points. That's it. On 3rd and 4, you want to throw them. You want to run 2 20-yard post routes and split the safety, split the seam like Indiana did, then do it. You can do it. It's just common sense stuff. And it seems like when they go up to the line sometimes they're like switching things around. Audibles. Just call a play, go up, and do it. Pretty much what it came down to with Joe Paterno and his offenses, the audibles that they did were done during the play. So if you're running a simple streak route on the left, a sweep across the middle, and like a 10-yard post on the outside right, you got option routes. Okay, like Jordan Norwood, he would just run an option route.
Yep.
Because your quarterback is on the same page as your receiver, which Aller never was, you know where he's going and you know where he's throwing. You just run option routes. That's it. It's the same play. It's just you're running a bit of a different route. Or you have a check down or you have like one change that everyone knows we might change to, instead of shotgun pass, you're in, what is it, 12 personnel? The running back comes first, right? Yeah, so you're in 12 personnel, or I'm sorry, 11 personnel, and you just run a little sweep to the left outside the guard, and that's the 2 plays right there. That's all you run. That's all you can run. That's it. I mean, they get so gimmicky, bro. And no one understands it. The fans don't understand it. The players don't understand it. The other coaches don't understand it.
So I'll say the jet sweep thing, the only one that's actually worked almost perfectly every time is the Devontae Ross one, right? The flip, the fake pitch, the flip to Devontae Ross. But it's going to catch up to them at some point. Devontae Ross has scored on that play 3 times. Let's be honest. So that's the only one that's kind of worked efficiently, but it can get blown up just like that. So you got to be careful on when you call it. For sure.
Yeah. No more Liam Clifford trick plays. That's one of the most wise things I've ever heard in my life.
They actually went away from it, so that's good.
And he's the backup quarterback for some God-given reason, but it's Harry Smith, so I trust him. I trust Harry Smith. If he's going to be the backup, then it's a smart thing to do, because they are thin at quarterback. Thanks to Kotelnicki getting our backup hurt because he was running him for no reason against Iowa.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you, Kotelnicki, for her. You may as well have had Drew out there running around with a broken ankle. That would have made more sense. Yeah. You should have brought back. You literally could have brought back Trace McSorley, put pads on him, and had him running out there, literally causing us to forfeit our season. That would have made more sense than to have our backup running. Who is Jackson Smolik? Is he Lamar Jackson and we just don't know? Why is he running him? He's our backup quarterback. He should be on the bench reading a book. He should not be on the field running.
Reading the playbook. He should be reading the playbook. And they messed up because Beckham Kritza was on IR. He was hurt too already.
Exactly.
So
Beckham Kritz is hurt. Smolik is now hurt. Troy Hoon is at Virginia Tech, so that doesn't work either. Penn State is going to have physical Nebraska to win. Yep, I'm skeptical that Penn State is a more physical team, but they are riding on momentum. Yeah, I think we have the talent. We have a talented team, and if they can just call common sense concepts on both sides of the ball, I don't think we necessarily need to be more physical. We just have to utilize what we have. But yes, being physical, winning the line of scrimmage, that's the most important thing in every game. But if that can't happen, then we just need to have, common sense play calling.
Our defensive tackles have stepped up a lot more the last couple of games. Xavier Gilliam's looked really good. So,
yeah. All right, guys. So, what's your score prediction, Brett?
Oh boy, it's a tough one, guys. Me and Mark were pretty spot on the last game, but this one's a little harder to pick, I think. I think we're gonna lose a few years of our life, just like any Penn State game this year. I think it's gonna be, a call away from me calling the doctor, asking if they can put me on Lisinopril for blood pressure, and I have perfect blood pressure. So, I think we're gonna pull it out, guys. I'm gonna pick us the home dogs to win. I'm not gonna pick us to cover because that's a crazy number.
Yeah.
Now, I think it could get out of hand if we get a couple turnovers, right? If we get a interception, a couple fumbles, then it could get out of hand and we could win comfortably. But I mean, God, Minnesota beat the dog crap out of them, and Minnesota's terrible. Minnesota's not very good, so I'm not going to pick us to cover. That's a big number. I think it's in the 20s for us. Man, I'm trying to think. 24 always seems like a safe number to pick. I'm going to go 24-17 Penn State. We win by 4. We don't cover. I think that's a good prediction.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way we cover.
No.
But we could, 21-17, 24-17. Yeah. So, all right. We will move on to Franklin and
Wait,
his
you said
presser.
24-17 or I did?
21-17.
You said 21-17.
You said
I'm an idiot and said we'll win by 4 when 24-17's
win by 7, yeah.
But that's
so,
I can still see that.
So first of all, I do have there on the ticker across the bottom. I am teamed up with Get Raw Nutrition, which is Chris Bumstead's line. About the closest thing to Arnold Schwarzenegger that there is at our time. He was a 6 or 7 time Olympia champ bodybuilder, because I'm a bodybuilder. Never competed, but I do bodybuilding, if that makes sense. I do bodybuilding lifting in the gym. So if you guys need supplements, go to Get Raw Nutrition. Use my code Leskovansky10. I know we have a lot of, ages vary, but we have a lot of people that are driven, probably go to the gym, that are on this show or watch this show. So if you need subs, go there. It's a great line. And Chris Bumstead, he's the man. I lifted with him once. He is a massive human being. And he's a cool dude. And he actually made a good line. And I'm teamed up with him on that. So just wanted to say that if you guys want some, definitely check it out. Just to get the good supplements, check it out. They have a lot. And another thing, YouTube TV refunded me, dude. Did I tell you that?
You said, I think so, yeah.
I told you they refunded me? I don't think
Wait,
I told you that.
No, you said UTTV wouldn't, I thought.
Yeah, they did. So,
well, that's good.
Thanks, Joe Pon Thomas. Good score predictions. Yeah, so they refunded me. I mean, yeah, man, it took 2 weeks, and it was just me just emailing them. Like, you guys, I think they're trying to avoid lawsuits because they did not put on their website that they don't have ESPN. They did not put that on there. I had no idea, man. Brett, of all people, I didn't know. And we are in the sports world every day. And you sent it to me, but I missed it. But how, of all people, I didn't know.
I knew about it. I don't think I sent it to you because I didn't know you were looking into it. So I didn't, because it wasn't like a football thing. It was more of just a sports thing.
Well, yeah, and
I just didn't send it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I normally have Hulu, so.
Yeah.
But, and one last thing. I lifted earlier, and I went to, I get Cherry Bundy tart cherry juice. It's good stuff. Drink that and take like a magnesium supplement.
Yeah.
I have potassium, magnesium. Can you guys see that? So take that with tart cherry. I know a couple professional teams have it. They mix it in the Cherry Bundy bottles, but it's good stuff. Drink it. Helps with just hydration, cramping, all that stuff. It's good stuff. It's good post-workout. I still eat and take protein and stuff like that, but Cherry Bundy's good stuff. So guys are getting a little supplemental info tonight. So the Franklin presser, it was on Facebook. I saw it. It was an absolute joke. So it was weird. I mean, it was weird. He just basically started out by bragging about how great of a coach he was as an OC, and he reminded everyone that he coached for the Green Bay Packers because no one already knew that, and no one knows who the Packers are, and everyone forgot, even though he said it a million times, that he was the quarterback coach under Brett Favre. So,
yeah,
just in case everybody forgot.
I was going to say the actual presser's tomorrow, but he stopped in to see the board.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call it. It was like a meeting.
It was a pre-presser. Like he's that important, guys, that he deserves a pre-presser. He just walked in and was like, "Oh, we're so grateful."
He had a pre-presser in a middle school faculty lounge area. And there was a lot of confused people there. I think some of them didn't even know who he was. He just showed up and took the microphone. They're like, okay, go ahead and talk. So that's basically what it was. But he started out by bragging about himself and how great of a coach he was, called Penn State the other place. On the way to the meeting, one of the board members just so happened to stop at Sheetz and pick up a sweatshirt from there. It was Virginia Tech. And then for some reason they brought it up, and he had to flip it over like 5 times to open it. And then they took a picture with it. They don't even have gear for, bro. You can tell they were so ill prepared for this thing because they brought him literally a sweatshirt from a gas station. He's standing up there. The lighting is terrible. He's just got a microphone. And then, and like, they were just like, all right, let's get a picture. So they did. He's like, and this is what he said. He was like, watch it if you can. It's entertaining.
It's like 4 minutes.
This is what he said. He said, I wanted to come here so I could be in front of you guys and you guys could ask me questions. Okay. So he wanted it. I don't think they did because they were not prepared at all, I think, for him to be there. And then at the end, he's talking to whoever it is. And he made sure to make it a point how aggressive Virginia Tech was and how bad they wanted him. And they said in their first meeting, they were there and they were like, all right, we need an answer now. And Franklin's like, oh, like, I'm not ready. Like, so Virginia Tech, you guys just, oh man, you're never going to live this one down. But, and then at the end, the one board member was there and he goes, and this is how I know it wasn't planned because Franklin said, yeah, I was talking to Terry. I'll just say I was talking to Terry and he said, yeah, he's like, I run a tight schedule. So we're going to have to be out of here on time. Meaning like it was just sprung on them by Franklin. Like he just showed up. He's like, yeah, we're going to Blacksburg tomorrow and my family's here and my wife and this and that. And then the guy was like, well, you didn't have to divulge that to people. Like they were joking, but it was just like, it was so awkward, bro. Like
Yeah,
you could tell he's already like not off to a hot start. I mean, we expect nothing less from you, Franklin. But yeah, he's already not off to a very hot start. So yeah, good job, Franklin. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Good job.
You
Good
look
start.
great, too.
You look great, Franklin. You look great.
It was fantastic.
Couldn't have been more awkward. And you weren't. Oh, and I forgot, Brett. I forgot. Dude, if someone, I don't even know what to compare it to. Like they asked him, I can't even think of an analogy because it's so bad, but they asked him, okay, Franklin, his first question was, do you like Metallica?
And instead of like biting his tongue, he had the nerve to say, and I mean, he's being honest, but he was just like, I'm more of a hip hop and a rap guy myself, but yeah, what you guys do is a skeptical. I've been a part of some great. I don't think anybody does it like Virginia Tech. He said something like that, which is
except the other place funny. That he won't mention. They asked him if he likes Metallica, and he didn't say yes.
Yeah.
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, that is as softball as it gets.
He basically said Brent Pry loves Metallica. You guys know Brent Pry. He was with me for 9 years. Like, they didn't know.
Yeah, so the other guy that I sent down here that was a terrible head coach and got fired, yeah, he coached under me. He loves Metallica. Like, anyone there cares that the guy they fired liked the song that they play. I mean, it was so bad, dude. It was horrible. So, again, Franklin Natty, good job. Good job, Franklin.
Look,
Good job.
Virginia Tech just stopped by. Look.
Yeah, Franklin Natty. Yeah, that's the only time you're ever going to see that is in a comment section. He's going to flop, and it's going to be hilarious. I'm watching every game this year, man. I don't care if they play at midnight on a Tuesday night. I'm watching VT play. I'm getting
going
a
to watch
Virginia
them play
Tech.
Fresno State like it's my favorite thing ever.
I'm getting a Virginia Tech sweatshirt, and I'm wearing it every game. And then when I cry tears of laughter, that shirt's gonna be soaked. Franklin has lost it. Dude, he's lost it, man. He's lost his mind. Seriously. He has lost his mind. He has lost his mind. Y'all let us get the best coach in Penn State history. No, Joe's dead. VT will go to the promised land under Franklin. Dude, the promised land is the Valero Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. That's the promised land. Franklin Natty confirmed. Virginia Tech owns Penn State now. That is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, Thomas, that's the only thing you can do. We're getting your recruits now. Franklin was Penn State bench. Why their recruits are going to VT. Dude, take every recruit in Virginia for the next 10 years. Go ahead. Take every recruit you can get, please.
Penn State's going to sell itself. Don't you worry. The coach that – even if we stick with Terry's the best recruiter on the staff anyway. So even if Terry becomes the head coach,
listen. Okay, Franklin can take all the recruits. Go ahead, man. Please go. Start texting your recruits right now. You, Franklin Natty, start texting recruits right now. Please help them. Go ahead. But he had the number one quarterback in the class, the number one running back in the class, the Gatorade National Player of the Year, another 5-star running back, multiple 5-star linemen, multiple 5-star defensive kids, 2 experienced coordinators, but he couldn't get it done. But he's going to get it done at Virginia Tech. So he's going to take all the recruits, and that'll make him win because that's what had happened at Penn State. He didn't go 3-3 and get fired. He won a national title. So it's going to be like rooting against Bama. Did he just say Franklin was the best coach in PSU history? By the way, Joseph Vincent Quirch, he's named after the best coach in Penn State history, and he's not alive. So I don't know who you hired, but it wasn't Joe Paterno. So to be honest,
also,
VT will own Penn State if Kotelnicki isn't gone, and I'm not even kidding in the slightest. Yeah, a lot of teams are going to own Penn State if Kotelnicki isn't gone. And VT,
you guys can have Kotelnicki. And by the way,
VT, take Kotelnicki too, please. Since you like Franklin, take Kotelnicki. You got health. You guys will be in perfect shape. So,
plus, I think the Franklin Natty page is sponsored by the Notre Dame fan club because they are delusional. Holy cow!
Yo, Brett, do you think Andy K's going to VT? Thomas said yes earlier. I mean, yeah, why not? Troy Hoon's going.
Yeah,
I hope Alec.
I mean, that's if Franklin even likes him anymore. Like as a play caller, who knows? He might not. He might go. He's going to go. Listen, my pick. You guys know my pick for Kotelnicki is still Wisconsin Whitewater. So I don't know. Maybe he'll go there. Maybe he'll go to VTech. It's all the same. Apples.
Well, the reason why Brett picked Wisconsin Whitewater is because they don't even have a football team. They only have rowing there. So that's why Brett said he is going there. He's going to call the rowing strokes for the row team at Wisconsin Whitewater. Terry is the backbone. Yep. Just wait till Pitt beats Virginia Tech. Like, bro, you guys are so cooked. You're not beating any good teams ever. You're never beating Clemson. You're probably never going to beat Florida State. You're never going to beat Miami. I mean, good Lord. We need to play to win 100%. Yes, I did. Franklin is better for the NIL era. Congratulations.
Franklin's
said
terrible
Wisconsin
for
Whitewater.
NIL. Franklin's the worst coach you can get for NIL. He doesn't want to pay anybody.
Franklin Natty, I'm just going to say this, man. I'm going to call you out. You have no clue, no idea what you're getting yourself into. No idea. You know nothing about Franklin, and you know nothing about football, apparently. But thank you for commenting and helping our algorithm. Breaking news. Andy Kotelnicki traded to VT for a used bag of chips. Source, Adam Schefter, ESPN. They're probably expired, and that's still better. Andy K, it's either Virginia Tech or Seton Hill girls field hockey. No. I mean, is Seton Hill girls field hockey good? Because if they are, you shouldn't go there. Aller will go to VT and shine once he gets his waiver approved. better weather, pure class fans, better playoff path. BT is a better job for Penn State, and I mean it. We know you do. Yes, we know you mean it.
Oh my God, dude!
TBF. To be frank, Clemson is a dumpster. Well, yeah, but they'll still beat Virginia Tech. Yeah, I think they'll turn it around, man. I mean, look at Penn State. We're a dumpster fire.
Yeah, but Clemson's been a dumpster
can't wait
fire.
To pick
We
off
just
Aller.
turned into one.
Huh?
We just turned it. Like, Clemson's been bad for a couple years now. Penn State hasn't.
Aller will go to VT and shine. What's he doing? Putting a light bulb down his mouth or what? The only thing I agree is better playoff path.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. They have to win the ACC, though. If they lose to SMU by 40 points, they're done.
Then they're going to go and play Georgia and get beat by 40. Yeah. Gobble, gobble. All right. I'm not answering him anymore. All right. So you want to go on to recruiting?
Yeah, it's not a.
What else? Do you have anything else to say about Frank? All right, I'll read one more. What do you say? I will join your podcast after we win the national championship under Franklin. Penn State held him back because the fans put pressure on him. Yeah, dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. So
this isn't college football 26 on PS5, dude. This isn't. If you want to join us after that, sure, but we're not going to have you on,
dude. I would suggest you just stop commenting right now because you're making Notre Dame. A lot of the Notre Dame fans look smart. Yeah. Just stop while you're not ahead, but just stop. All right, we are having fun, but personally, I wish him well. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I wish him the best.
Yeah. Listen, Virginia Tech's a perfect job for him. We already talked about it. It is. And it's a home run hire for Virginia Tech. You guys can have your 8-win season and be happy with it. That's fine. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's better than what you've had. So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to say that they're going to win the national title, like, bro.
It's a crazy statement. Yeah.
Like, to say, okay, so if we took, all right, let's think of a name. If we took, let's say we took Jim Harbaugh, for example. Oh, no, that's a bad example. Like if he didn't win a national title. But Jim Harbaugh's actually a football guy. If we took like Greg Schiano, right? And he had a ton of success at Rutgers or something. And we took him. But he never like beat good teams. He never won a national title. Made it slightly deep in the playoffs and lost to a team that they should have never lost to. Why would we think like, oh, he's got to take us to a natty now? Why would we think that? I mean, it's just I would almost rather have like a Brian Hartline or a Bob Chesney, you know, like a young guy who's up and coming. That's his biggest job yet. I'd rather have that than a guy who literally has proven that he has a ceiling and he's never getting past it, bro. Like, if he couldn't do it at Penn State held him back. Like that makes no sense. Can he even beat ODU? Probably not. I will also talk to Notre Dame fans once we beat them too. All right. Well, you can tell us about that. Exactly. 7 to 9 wins. Freeman will drag his. Congratulations. Rarely played in the Big Ten championship. Yeah. So, all right. Recruiting wise, pretty much, you know, yeah. Go ahead, Brett.
Yeah. I mean, a couple nuggets, a couple rotten nuggets that came out today. Kevin Brown went on the Pat McAfee show, of course, and committed to West Virginia because obviously Pat McAfee is a West Virginia letterman. So he got on the show and committed to West Virginia. Kevin Brown was one of our highest recruits for 2026. That was a her piece. We saw the writing on the wall when he went to visit Ohio State and West Virginia back-to-back weeks. I mean, he's a Pennsylvania guy, Harrisburg native, so he's a beast of a human. We've been talking about Kevin Brown for a year now, so it's a shame. Good luck to him, man. But the thing about Kevin Brown is West Virginia is more of a dumpster fire than any of these teams we brought up today. So he's going to go into West Virginia if he makes it on campus there and then transfer to Penn State anyway. So it's okay.
Right.
We'll get Kevin Brown back. I'm not worried about that.
Read that comment. The only school Joseph they want to.
Yeah, that's actually great, Joe Paul. That's
Kirk Herbstreit's so bad right now. But yeah, we'll get Kevin Brown back. We'll get Troy Hoon back most likely.
Yeah, Troy Hoon has been predicted, a crystal ball predicted to Virginia Tech today, which is crazy because he didn't even visit Virginia Tech yet. He lives in California, so he obviously got a call from Frankie Boy, and he was like, hey, you should come to Virginia Tech. And Troy Hoon, I mean, that's a smart play for him because he decommitted from Penn State, and it's really late in the cycle, guys. So there's not really many places he can just go to, unless he comes back to Penn State. We'll take him back.
It's really late. It's very late.
It's really late in the cycle. Virginia Tech's the best option for him. So, I mean, he seems like a good guy. Good luck to him. We might get
Keemon Spell. I think Keemon Spell, for example, Brett. I think he'll end up going to Georgia, and I think he's a corny guy. Like I think he's a corny. He's extra. That's the word. He's a
diva. Extra, yeah, bro. He's been predicted to Notre Dame. We'll see if he goes there or not. Notre Dame, actually. Sorry. Benjamin Azuka. I don't know if you remember him, Mark. Benjamin Azuka is a offensive lineman. One second. Offensive lineman from the state of Michigan, by the way. We picked him up a couple months back. Franklin offered him. He's going to visit Virginia Tech this weekend, so it looks like the writing might be on the wall for him to go there as well. I know there's a couple other players. There's a lot of movement right now. I mean, there's still a couple players who haven't decommitted from Penn State right now, but I'd have to look up which ones they are.
So Matt Sieg, you know, Brett, what's happening with him, right?
Matt Sieg, it looks like he might go to Indiana. LeVar Keys committed to Indiana, so that sucks. Yeah. We were big fans of Lamar Keys. He's like a Jahan Dotson type guy. He's going to be really good. Jasir Rogers obviously was probably our most painful one we had to watch when he went to Oklahoma. There's just so much movement right now, and it's not good for us. There's no bright news for us, and we have no head coach, so it makes perfect sense. So.
Hey, wait
until you meet Terry the job. If they give Terry the job, he'll get some guys back. If they give some other coach the job, he'll get some guys back. Either way. So.
VT offered Seg. He will look good in maroon and Hokie orange. Hey, Franklin Natty. We're going to introduce you to Franklin Fanatic, and you guys can talk. All right.
That'll be a good day.
So just keep the picture saved on your on your files on your PC. You'll be changing it soon. Yeah. So yeah. So VT or Franklin Natty said the best in PA go to Virginia Tech, and then he said, "Oh, he's from Cali. My bad." Listen,
I already said he was from Cali, man. Yeah, hey, listen, I follow the recruiting. You just got here. You don't know what players are getting. You're just seeing they're predicted there. I know who they are. So if you have any questions, please email me at goFyour. No,
yo, guys, by the way, I think this is Irish Prestige. I think that's who this is because he just said, I would love to meet a fellow Franklin supporter. Bro, he is not a Franklin supporter. We just said Franklin Fanatic. Talk to him. He has since changed everything. Yeah, this is Irish Prestige, bro. This is Irish Prestige reincarnated as Franklin Natty.
Probably.
But anyway,
that actually makes perfect sense.
Brett has sources and he follows recruiting. That is his bread and butter. So sorry, Brett, continue.
No, you're good. I mean, those are the main nuggets for today. Obviously, a lot of movement. Kevin Brown and Troy Hoon were top prospects for Penn State. Sucks to see them go, but we knew this was coming. It's not a surprise to us. It just sucks to see. So we're already down and bad, and we have to go through a rough patch, but we're Penn State diehard fans. We're used to the pain, so we'll wake up tomorrow like nothing happened. So
yeah, that one picture that Joe sent me, it said God. It was a picture of a person. He's talking to God. He said, I know you only give me battles that I can survive. And God's like, how are you still alive? Being a Penn State fan.
Yeah.
And then
Franklin.
the one you put, you said, thank you so much. You've changed my life. It's the land grant. And it's like, I'm literally just a trophy.
Yep, I'm literally just a trophy. Yep.
VT is going to win fast to rebuild with PSU. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll win. I think they'll win fast, and they're going to win. They'll start hot, and then they'll fall off and just be mediocre every year. How soon before Franklin's daughter has to walk down the tunnel at Lane Stadium in front of her father? Well, apparently
5
she wants
years.
to go. Bro, someone commented. They said his daughter is going to go for engineering at VT, and it's a way better school than Penn State. Like, Virginia Tech fans, please just stop talking because you're making yourselves look bad. Seriously. Like, all this stuff you're typing out is public, and it's on the internet. So it's referable for all of us to go back and say, hey, remember when you said this? Yeah, you were wrong. So imagine if Franklin does better than PSU, though.
The first year or two, he probably will because he's leaving it in disarray. After that, he's not going to, man. It's just not going to.
Yeah,
Penn State.
You have to keep it in perspective. And, like, Arctic Teeth, he's not a Penn State fan. He's an Oregon fan. So, like,
yeah,
he's kind of a bit of an outsider's perspective, which is totally fine. But you have to keep it in perspective, man. Like, he's at VT. He's playing an easier schedule than Notre Dame. So, yeah, he'll probably do better for a little bit. But Penn State, they're playing Oregon. They're playing Ohio State. They're playing Michigan. They're playing Nebraska. They're
USC.
playing Washington every single year. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, probably he will, but it's relative. You know, but I do.
No, he's not going to VTech. He's probably going to follow J1 Sider, the Notre Dame dude. I'm telling you, that's probably going to happen. And you probably know that, Franklin Natty, because you are Irish Prestige. So,
well, do you think? I mean, I don't know, man. Because when he decommitted again, he's corny, bro. Like, he's so corny. Keemon Spell, but I mean, you can hope, Franklin Natty. I mean, why? I mean, he might. Like, he might. He decommitted after they lost. So I don't know, but text him. You know, start reaching out. Virginia Tech filled with James Franklin supporters. Yeah, they are. Is Drones VTQB coming back to VT?
I'm looking. So I think he's a senior. I don't know how much eligibility he has. He was a decent quarterback overall, but he's a senior. I don't think he's going to have eligibility, though. I don't know if Franklin wants him. I have no clue.
Yeah, you know, again, like I've said this before, like recruiting wise, we literally as fans just have to like sit back and just watch it play out. Honestly, like there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Unless you have 50 mil that you're willing to spend, there's nothing we can do. We're gonna lose guys. Terry Smith, I believe, will be on this staff again next year in some capacity. He will hold this team together. He will keep the guys that are good enough to keep. He will get rid of the guys that aren't, meaning they will transfer. And we're going to lose some recruits, but we'll get them back. Like, we don't even know who our head coach is yet. So these kids, like Kevin Brown, like Joe Paul just said, he said, it's the different world with NIL. It's not the end of the world. Exactly. Kevin Brown could come back to Penn State. Keemon Spell could come back from wherever, come back to Penn State. Troy Hoon could come back to Penn State. I mean, Troy Hoon's going to go to Virginia Tech, and he's not going to be good, man. He's not going to be developed by Franklin. Like, that's a terrible decision on his part. But he probably Franklin's got it in with his family. I mean, that's it. You know, like these kids are being brainwashed by him. It's unfortunate, but
Well, listen, my thought here too is, I mean, Franklin, he could get a new QB coach. He might get somebody decent. Like, it could happen. Like, who knows? We don't know what's going to happen, like you said.
Everything he's going to do is out of spite. I mean, it makes no sense because we gave him everything and he was fired for great cause.
Yeah.
But to say that he's going to win bro, how is that possible? Like Franklin Natty said, we didn't hold him back at all, man.
No. He held himself back.
Some of the early administrators probably held him back, but what you need to do regardless is be a football coach, a football guy. He's not a football guy at all. Do you guys find it interesting at all? Just think about this. He was a head coach, okay? He was just fired as a head coach. Why would a school hire him again as a head coach? Okay? He had to do it because he needs it for his buyout. Why wouldn't he be? Because usually you take a step down, right? Like Brian Daboll, it's the NFL, it's different. But Brian Daboll is going to be hired as a head coach somewhere else. He's going to take a step down, like a college job or an assistant job. Why wasn't he hired as an assistant anywhere? You know why? Because he's terrible at it. Look at his offenses the past 12 years. Nothing really stands out on paper. Like nothing is really that great. He should be hired as a coordinator, but he can't do it. He can't be a coordinator. He'd be terrible at it. Who would hire him as a coordinator? So he pretty much has to be hired as a head coach, and a school has to be dumb enough to hire him. So Michael Vick could come back and play for Franklin. Yeah, exactly. I'm just glad we only paid $9 million instead of exactly.
It's good for us, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
first time hopping on. What do you think about Franklin? I'm excited for potential for national championships. Just wanted your thoughts. Yeah, man, I get it. Like you should be excited. Like you're gonna win a lot of games. You guys are gonna be in the best position probably you've ever been in.
For the playoff and all that. Yep.
Yeah. Like you went to the national title in 2002, I think, with dude, I can't remember his name. I fully know his name. The former head coach, Frank Beamer. Frank Beamer is a legend. He didn't really beat good teams either, but James Franklin will be the greatest coach you've ever had, and you're going to win a lot. But you're probably not going to win the ACC. You're going to lose at least one or two big games every year, but you're probably going to go to some good bowls. You'll play in some New Year's Six bowls probably, and you might make a little playoff run, but don't expect a national title, man. But yeah, you guys should be excited. Like, congratulations to you fans that are nice and just. If I was you, you should be very excited. Yes.
Oh, and like and subscribe, Hokie, man.
Yeah. You guys like and subscribe. Franklin Natty, we're just
fellow Hokie.
We're just busting you here a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking Franklin and Virginia Tech a lot.
Yeah, you guys can come on. Like if you guys have questions about Franklin, I mean, we do know them pretty well. So I told a story last night on my episode where I talked about when I was around him at a football camp. And yeah, like Franklin, listen, he doesn't sleep. He has had multiple top 10 recruiting classes. He's a hardworking guy, but he is not a football guy. I mean, he's not a game day strategy guy. He's the opposite of that. James Franklin petty after not getting extension this summer. Yeah, and that's another thing. He's going to try to take as much money from you guys as he possibly can. Honestly, I disagree, Joe Pa. I think Franklin will at least get closer than he did at PSU. Yeah, I don't know. Dayball is all explosive, no innovation, hence why no offers, terrible coach. There's no reason not to believe he can't make Virginia Tech a top second tier ACC program. And no evidence he won't break Hokie's hearts. Yeah, exactly. But you guys should be excited. Like I said, you guys, have fun. You're going to win a lot of games, I think.
Yeah.
I just read up on Matt Campbell, impressive resume. He's turned down USC and NFL jobs. Thoughts? Yeah, man. I wouldn't mind him as a head coach, but we haven't heard anything about it. So we'll see. No one knows, man. Anybody that's pretending they know, they don't know.
The craziest part is, Mark, is we need to hire a new coach within 2 weeks from now. And if they don't, we're screwed. So they better find out really quickly who they're going to hire because it has to happen now.
So I heard this is live, Tashon. So I heard last night that
we're live.
Yesterday, administrators from Penn State were in Columbus. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And that would make sense all around, but we'll see. James Franklin. Here's the thing about Drink, and I don't want to get into this. We need to get off of here, but here's the thing about Drink. He doesn't really. I don't think he would mesh well with a hard-nosed, old-school coach like Terry Smith. Terry Smith is exactly what you want.
Yeah,
he's the man. I mean, there's video. I saw a video on Penn State jerseys. Matt, he's chewing out his high school team, man, and it's like, oh my god. But with VT resources, we should expect a national title. Okay, good luck, man. Campbell's going to stay at Iowa State. Yeah, Franklin is the best coach in the ACC. Mario Cristobal is just a recruiter. He sucks at coaching, and Dabo won't adjust to modern NIL. I don't know.
Franklin's going to be a top 2 coach in the ACC. That's true. He's going because the ACC is not good. They're not good.
Dude,
so,
I wouldn't say he's the best coach in the ACC, man. Like,
he's a top 2 or 3 coach right now already going into
the coach for GT. What's his name? I can't remember. I think he's
Brent Key. Yeah, Brent Key's up there. Yeah,
he's a better coach than Franklin. I agree, Arctic, but he's also top 5 coach in the country. Smart, Kiffin, Lanning, Franklin. Bro, day 5. Are you serious? You have Brian Day behind Franklin?
Dude. No. They just won a natty, man. Franklin's number 1.
Just my opinion. Don't hate too much.
Yeah.
Nah. Well, dude, you're kind of like coming in here like talking crap, man. Like you're on a Penn State podcast.
Like,
yeah.
Ty Sean, he's someone who Ty Sean's the one who asked us this live. I said, we're live, man.
Yeah. We aren't screwed. We have Terry, and we are going to have plenty of options. Yeah. That Heartline speech. Yeah.
He came from Facebook.
Yeah, and I agree, man. If they make him the head coach, like a lot of our recruiting was because of Terry Smith. Okay. There's already a story that said he's going to offer big money to whip you guys. If he's the head coach, I'm okay with it. I don't think that's going to happen, but he will be with us next year in some.
He's going to retain. Be retained.
I mean, if you think about it, dude, like, why would he be the head coach, man? He doesn't have any head coaching experience in college. You know what I mean? He's been a corners coach for years now, stayed in his lane. Like, but he could. I mean, he could. Okay, thanks for your opinion on Franklin. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck.
Hi, Sean. Like and subscribe, my man, if you're new.
Yeah, if you guys are new, please subscribe and support us. Like and share. Yeah, we sincerely mean it. Like, good luck. You know, you guys should be excited. I mean, you guys have literally gotten probably the most absolute
best case scenario for your head coach. I mean,
you guys have gotten like a total shot in the arm. Like, you guys are going to be a different program.
Yeah,
100%. The old VT, you're not going to recognize it. You're going to sell a lot of tickets. You're probably going to get some good recruits in. You're probably going to put some guys in the NFL. Yeah. Like, you guys are going to see your guys getting drafted in the NFL now, for sure, 100%.
The best way to put it, too, Mark, short and sweet. You guys got the best head coach that was available that would come to Virginia Tech.
Yeah, that's man. Like, you guys,
possible option. Yep.
And I don't mean this as an insult, but you guys are lucky that you got him. Honestly, you guys are lucky because, again, like when he came to Penn State, man, who's going to Virginia Tech right now? You know? I think the best case scenario for you guys is when he leaves, for whatever reason, if he does leave, when he leaves,
you'll be in better position.
You'll be in a way better position than you ever were. So
100%. Yep.
There's a chance Franklin was only as good as he was because he was at Penn State, and
it's possible. Possible.
True.
Yeah, the resources made him better, but
thanks, Hokie.
But he had a ceiling himself, is what we're getting at. Yep.
Yeah. Joe's saying like he was only maybe that good because of. I mean, dude, we gave him $1 billion of support. You know what I mean? Like,
that's exactly. Yeah, and I'm saying,
we gave him everything.
The only person who stopped James Franklin was James Franklin. That's what I'm getting too.
Yes. Yep. And he seems like just as arrogant as he was 2 months ago. I mean, you're not going to like that. Like you have to you made a deal with the devil in a sense. You're going to win a lot of games, but you're going to have to put up with his arrogance and his lack of change. He is not an NIL guy, man. He's not. So hire Pat Fitzgerald, keep Jim Knowles and Terry.
It's a good list. I mean,
you guys are really great. I really enjoyed listening to your show. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Like Minds, I found your show recently and I subscribed on YouTube a week ago. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
A lot of you guys that are on here commenting consistently, like, what I want to do somehow, because we're live, I don't want to just video you guys in because anything could happen. And I want to do it live, but I might just like have you guys like join in and just talk.
Yeah.
Like ask a question or make a point, like calling in on Landon's show, but I don't really want to do calls, man, because like, dude, he's brave doing that, Landon. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you don't know what people are gonna say.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, thanks. Thanks, Tyshawn. Where are you from? I'm just saying we're never seeing him without. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta fire Andy K if you want to. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, David K. As always, super
Always
sticker, man.
in.
Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate it, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I want to have you guys like join us in some way. Now, there's certain people like Joe, Thomas, like Alex, Ive Manzel, if he'll come on, Mr. Bucknuts. Like I'll have those guys on because I want them to come on and talk. But if you guys want to come on here, Vance, yeah, like you guys that comment consistently, like I wanna have you guys on here.
Yep.
Just as like a perk of being on here all the time is you guys get to come on and you continue to comment, but I want you guys to come on and talk. I mean, we could try and do video, but it's like I don't know.
We got Cade, the Notre Dame fan. Cade, he's cool. We got Cade. Yeah, Arctic Teeth.
Cade Connors. Yeah, you could be a fan of another team like Hokie people. Notre Dame. I don't care. Ohio State. If you guys are respectful, you can come on. Like you could talk smack, but just be respectful. Don't be like Irish Prestige and like he's on Notre Dame message boards right now talking crap. Yeah. Someone paid $5 to comment on Menace 2 Sports, Zach Smith, Ohio State, and Zach Smith said, "Stop listening to my show." So, hey, getting my name out there. Yeah. So Joseph Franklin is a top 5 coach. PSU held him back, in my opinion. All right, man. Well, good luck. Yeah. And you know what, man? If he has success, it's like good for you, Franklin. Why couldn't you do it with us? I mean, and we literally, I don't think we could have done more for him. But Maryland on PSU.
Sean's in Maryland. Nice.
86 sub away from 1K. Yeah, Arctic. Thanks, man. 86. What are we up to now? Goodness gracious.
That means we got like 4 new ones today then.
914. We were at 910 earlier.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Franklin Natty, how many years of not winning a Natty will it take to change your name? 20. Yeah, I will. Yeah, Joe Paul. I'll just StreamYard invite him. And you too. Like, you're one of the people I want to have on. I feel like I would mog too hard. Oregon fans are built different.
Yeah.
Definitely open to doing that. Really draw up the program.
And then
Thomas, you're an X's and O's guy too. Like we would like one of those, an X's and O's guy. Like we're really not. You played, you're a military guy.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think of Franklin's presser day? We talked about it. Yeah, just rewatch it. Yeah. Like the red bar here, it goes it highlights the topics. So just rewatch.
Yeah, we went
top 5 coach is crazy. Probably
oh, buddy. We got Rock.
He's top 12 in the ACC.
You doing, Rock?
There's Rock.
Rock's joining the show, guys.
Rock was chasing a chicken and punching a Russian cat earlier. He just came back. That's a good cat. Franklin had a presser. Kind of. Dude, it's crazy that Virginia Tech fans don't even know about that because you didn't even know about it, bro. That's crazy, man.
That's because it wasn't a real presser. That it was.
Well, no, it wasn't like a presser. It was like a meeting. But for Virginia Tech fans to not know, like, no offense to you guys that are on here, it's just the fact that you guys don't know that is insane. Because,
but you guys will see a full presser tomorrow, from what they said. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Again, please like, share, subscribe. You can support us monetarily if you want. If you need supplements, go to Get Raw Nutrition. The thing is in the banner. I'll start putting it in the description, the link and stuff. But if you guys want some subs, go there. But thank you guys for all your comments. We really appreciate it. Brett and I, dude, we're trying to do an episode every night, but and I probably will, but man, it's
it's a lot.
We're busy,
Yeah.
We're busy guys, but we love doing this. So support us if you can, guys, and we're just gonna keep it rolling. PSU SOS 17. We'll do better in a weaker conference, 100%. Franklin's NIL philosophy combined with a school with limited resources equals disaster, most likely. Lanning's climbing, man. He's climbing. VT is so happy they got their coach, and they were the only program calling him, I believe, probably.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. It's on Facebook.
It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds or something. 4.5 minutes. It's nothing crazy, but it's wild. So
Franklin Natty said he can't wait to hear Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's crazy, Wisdom.
Yeah.
Franklin and Wisdom. I'm looking forward to going back and seeing your comments on the presser. My thought was previously done with this. Yeah. All right, guys. Again, I would love to stay on here more, but I think we got through all the comments. By diehard fans, for fans. That's what this show is. You guys have a great night. Hope that me and Brett get some sleep. Send some good vibes our way. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night for something. Yeah, Joe Butt. Exactly. Good luck, guys. Seriously, good luck.
Yep.
When I say good luck, I mean it in the sense that I don't know if you guys know what you got into in a way, but you guys are going to win a lot. And thanks, PSU Nitwood. But yeah, you guys are going to, good luck. You guys should be happy. I mean, if you were prideful about Virginia Tech before, you have way more reason to be prideful about it now. So,
yep.
All right, Joe, go watch it.
Enter Sandman.
All right, guys. Yeah, Enter Sandman. Yeah, that's a great song. That's a great intro, man. That is a top-notch,
top 5
tier,
intro for sure.
That is a top-tier entrance. You guys killed that. Seriously.
You
do. And Franklin, hold on.
He doesn't like Metallica.
Right. Hold on. He doesn't like Metallica, unfortunately, but this is Franklin. While everyone's jumping around playing Metallica, this is him.
I need to bring the shades back, dude. My eyes are cooked.
That's what he's going to look like. So be used to that. Be ready for that, too.
Yep.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya, guys. We are.